नमस्कार दोस्तों, कहानी हम सब की में आप सबका प्यार भरा स्वागत है। कैसे हैं आप लोग? उम्मीद करता हूं अच्छे होंगे, अच्छे ही रहना। दोस्तों, टुडेज स्टोरी is of a woman's journey of transformation. Transformation from being a little girl who was always full of life, ever smiling, gregarious, a prankster, and somebody who only had one big plan, and that plan was to get married to the man of her dreams and get settled in life. A transformation from being this girl to a woman who runs an NGO today called White Doves, an NGO with 200-bed psychiatric home for the destitutes, a state-of-the-art destitute home.
Having somewhere to go is a blessing, and having someone to love is a family, and having both is truly a blessing. But there are many in this world without either one or the other, or both. And it is to these destitute, the poorest of the poor, that I want to reach out to, with the simple mission to provide selfless care and to offer a dignified life to the least, the last, the lost souls of our society.
दोस्तों, ये जो प्लान था जहां पर सिर्फ शादी करके सेटल होना, यही एक बड़ा सा प्लान था, बट गॉड हैड बिगर प्लान्स फॉर हर. What happened in her life, what kind of events took place in her life which led her to do what she is doing today. This is the story about that. I'm talking to you about Miss Corinne Resquina. We started our conversation by asking her about her childhood, and this is what she had to share with us. Corinne, welcome to our channel, Kahani Hum Sab Ki. It's a pleasure having you on our channel, Corinne.
It's my honor to be on your channel.
Thank you so much.
I belong to Mangalore, proper Mangalore.
All right.
Yeah, and I'm one of the 8 siblings.
Oh,
We are 5 girls and 3 boys,
okay.
and I'm the youngest among my sisters.
All right.
And we lost our father at a very young age. I was 6 years when I lost my father.
So sad.
Yes, and my mother was just 41. My mother was 36, and people of that time do not know much. But she had to struggle with properties. My father was basically a landlord,
Okay.
and dealing with properties and being a widow, people taking advantage of her.
Oh my
But with
God.
all that, she brought all 8 of us up very well, settled all of us, and
Wow.
all the 8 of us are well settled in life. My mother lost her eyesight after the first one.
Oh my God.
She was pregnant and with twins, and one went off and one caused some kind of a problem. They say they haven't come to a conclusion,
Okay.
and she was blind overnight.
Oh my God.
So they had to rush her to Bombay, and they took the baby out. The baby was 8 months. He survived for 4 hours, but by the time they brought an incubator, he died.
Oh my God.
So, and gradually after taking the baby out, she got back her sight. But then so they told her not to have any more children.
Okay.
But my dad, he said, we are still young. And there's a gap between my elder sister and the next one.
All right.
There's an 8-year gap.
Oh.
But after that, it's one after the other. 7 of us came. And so my grandmother, she started praying, I believe, like telling God, just slow down, the babies for my mother. And she says the more she prayed, my mother delivered 2 in a year. 2 in a year means 1 in January, 1 in December.
Oh.
Yeah, 2 of my sisters are born in the same year.
Oh.
Yes, and ours is a very large family. My mother came from a family of 14 children.
All
My
right.
younger brother is the 100th grandchild to my grandfather.
Wow.
So one side we are a very big family. My dad's side is a smaller family. There were just 3 of them, and my father is a twin.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, they're also okay.
Yeah, that's it. So I said I lost my father when I was only 6 years. There was this void in me, like when I saw parents coming and dropping their children and children waving out to dads, I always longed to have a father. Yes,
Oh my God. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure that that would have been really tough for you during
yeah.
those days.
But
Right.
nothing happens by chance. Today has given me so many fathers and so many children and so many mothers.
God has always, I think God has His
Works in
own way,
mysterious ways.
His own
Yeah.
ways. What are the other things, Colin, that you remember from your school days which would have had a great impact on
Yes,
you?
I told you we were 8 siblings,
Yeah.
no? So we were quite notorious at home. And
Oh,
those days, there's nothing to do much. Just play pranks, climb trees, and play cricket with the boys. And I was quite a
you used to
tomboy
play cricket,
with the
Colin?
boys,
Oh,
with my brothers and tenants and things like that. So, we played on trees like Maramanga and cricket and Kuti
wow.
Dono, those kind of games. I was always a tomboy because I'm
Oh,
between two boys.
all right. Yeah.
So their friends were my friends too. Childhood was quite good because I was the younger one. I got everything that I wanted. All my siblings, as they grew up and finished their studies, they went to Dubai to work.
All
So
right.
7 of my siblings went to Dubai,
Oh,
but I remained in Bangalore. Yes,
any specific
yes,
reason
a
for?
specific reason. When I went to college, I fell in love, and my boyfriend, now my husband, he did not let me go. So
Okay. All
I'm the only
right.
one who remained in
All right.
Bangalore. Yes.
That's nice. That's nice. So good that you were in Bangalore and we could come and meet you.
Oh, this is an old story, very old story. Like now, everybody's come back and settled
Okay.
down. Yeah,
All right.
there's one who settled down in Pune, and one in
Okay.
Chennai,
All right.
one in Goa, one
Oh,
in the US.
all
So
right.
everybody's scattered.
So then after schooling, how
In
was you?
school, I
Huh?
was quite notorious. Always thrown out of school class because all the frustration in the house, so many children. So I think maybe that emptiness also in me want to show off in the school, make noise, get thrown out, and I, I don't know, maybe that's the way. When you're many children, you take it all out in the school.
Oh,
So I was always thrown out, made to sit outside the class.
oh my God.
Yeah, and so actually when I passed, the peons and all were really happy. When I passed my 10, they said, "You all the time you were sitting on the steps and all that. So we are really happy you passed."
Oh my
My
God.
10th standard, of course. Then I continued to do my degree. Then I
Okay.
did my post graduation in political science.
Oh,
And then I got married.
where did this interest of political science come in?
I really was not interested in political science.
Okay.
Actually, I was interested in history.
Oh,
But my principal told me, why don't you do in political science, your MA, and come back here to teach. So
okay.
because she just said, I just did it
All right.
without much interest, and I didn't go back to teach also
Oh.
because I thought I was naughty and I troubled the teachers, so I don't want them to trouble me.
So was there any aspiration or the kind of dream that children do have when they're studying that this is what I really want to become or so were there any such?
I always wanted to be a police officer.
Oh, what are you saying?
I love to put a uniform and walk up straight and tall. I'm not tall, but I'm just saying I always wanted to be a police officer.
Oh,
But the thing is, I fell in love at a very young age when I was only 15.
all
Stayed in
right.
love for 11 and a half years. So I didn't dream of anything but only
But
to get married and settle down. I didn't aspire for anything.
all right.
Yes.
Oh.
My sister wanted me to join the airlines and things, but I stuck to one thing. I just did my studies so that I can get married and settle down.
One single
One
focus.
single focus.
Loss of her father created a vacuum in Corin's life. एक एक खालीपन सा आ गया था उनके जीवन में और उनकी मदर भी अकेले सभी बच्चों का पालन पोषण कर रही थी पॉसिबली यही उनको लगा कि शायद उनको अटेंशन नहीं मिल पा रहा था क्योंकि इतने सारे भाई बहन थे और अकेली माँ सबका ख्याल रख रही थी। और इस लैक ऑफ अटेंशन की वजह से जो अटेंशन उन्हें चाहिए था, शायद उन्होंने बाहरी दुनिया में इस अटेंशन को ढूंढना शुरू कर दिया, और ज्यादातर स्कूल में, लाइक शी वाज सेइंग, शी वाज अ प्रैंकस्टर इन स्कूल, तो मस्ती करना, प्रैंक्स करना, और उन्होंने ये भी कहा कि इसकी वजह से सो मेनी टाइम्स शी यूज्ड टू बी आउट ऑफ द क्लास। और फिर उनकी मुलाकात हुई उनके हस्बैंड से, द देन बॉयफ्रेंड। द फादर फिगर दैट शी वाज मिसिंग, शी फाउंड इन हर बॉयफ्रेंड। और शायद उन्हीं में उन्होंने अपने इस खालीपन को भरते हुए देखा। यूजुअली हम देखते हैं कि एक लड़की अपने हस्बैंड में अपने फादर को कई अलग अलग तरीके से देखती है, और शायद कॉरिन ने भी यही देखा, और शायद इसीलिए उनकी लाइफ का एक ही पर्पस बन गया, टू गेट मैरिड एंड गेट सेटल डाउन। तो दोस्तों, आगे का उनका जीवन कैसा रहा, ये हमारे मन में भी जानने के लिए कई सारे प्रश्न थे, तो हमने उनसे वही पूछा। तो आइए देखते हैं, हाउ वाज हर लाइफ अहेड।
I said I married the guy who I knew for 11 and a half years. Yes. So I practically knew everything about him, and he knew everything about me. So life was fun because it was only, and I thought marriage is all that, parties, clubs, organizing shows, music concerts, and things like that. Everything was going fine. Only thing I had this hitch, like I was longing to get married and thinking that I could have my husband to myself. But I tell people marriage is not easy. I knew the guy for 11 and a half years, but after getting married, I realized he wants to go out also with his friends. So when you want him fully for you, he wants to go out. So I said, it's not, marriage is different, friendship is different. But of course, it was good and nothing to grumble about. But soon after I got married, just 5 months after I got married, I was diagnosed with a ovarian cyst, a chocolate cyst. I was operated for that, and I lost one ovary, and then came all complications. I had adhesions that had entangled my fallopian tubes and everything. So since we are trying for a child, I was operated for that, and one surgery led to another. I had 5 surgeries, and 5 years passed, and the doctors concluded that both my fallopian tubes, one was gone, the other one was not functioning properly. So they said there was no chance for me to biologically have a kid. So the only other option was to go in for artificial insemination, which I did 4 times. Everything failed. Then I went in for IVF, test tube babies. Those days we didn't have centers in Mangalore, but they brought doctors from Mumbai to Manipal, and I had this IVF done. It failed. Uh, Everything failed. I was broken inside, but on the outside, you always put a mask and show the world everything's fine with you.
सो कॉरिन का शादी का सपना तो पूरा हो गया, और वहीं से जन्मी एक और ख्वाहिश, एक और सपना, कि अब फैमिली को कंप्लीट करना था, एंड दैट्स हाउ शी वांटेड टू हैव अ चाइल्ड। लेकिन ये सपना जो है वो पूरा नहीं हो पाया। बहुत सारे कॉम्प्लिकेशंस थे और कई सारी सर्जरीज हुई, लेकिन कोई भी सर्जरी कामयाब नहीं हुई, और आखिर डॉक्टर्स ने ये कहा कि कॉरिन मां नहीं बन सकती। और इस बात ने कॉरिन को अंदर से कंप्लीटली हिला दिया था। शी वॉज कंप्लीटली डिस्ट्रॉयड फ्रॉम इनसाइड। लेकिन कॉरिन ने कहा कि समाज के सामने, दुनिया के सामने तो एक हंसता हुआ चेहरा रखना था, और वही कॉरिन ने किया। लेकिन अंदर से पूरी तरह से कॉरिन टूट चुकी थी। तो आगे चलकर कॉरिन ने अपने इस ब्रोकन पीसेस को कैसे समेटा, आइए उन्हीं से सुनते हैं।
I was desperate to have a child. It was at this time that I went to a retreat center in Kerala, and I was listening to the word of God, and then it says, what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? I was into music, I was into a lot of things. I thought I married a well-known family and everything was there. I thought the world of myself. It was only then I realized whatever I did, any show and whatever I did was for my own glory. Nothing for another. Everything I was taking the credit. So I decided, like, I was a singer. So I said, henceforth I'll start singing for the Lord. And I started singing to raise funds to look after the people in government hospitals and all that.
Oh, all right.
Thus started this journey of using God-given talent.
When we want something really, really badly in life, desperately in life, and when we don't get it, तो हो सकता है हम अंदर से पूरी तरह से टूट जाए. ये भी हो सकता है that we may get into a victimized mode and start thinking, मेरे साथ क्यों ऐसा हो रहा है? Why is this happening with me? But you know what? God has his own ways of doing things, of putting the right things in the right place at the right time. And that is what happened with Corinne. She found herself to be in that retreat. और retreat में जाने के बाद something shifted inside her. And she started thinking कि आज तक जो मैं कर रही थी, जो मेरा टैलेंट है, सिंगिंग का टैलेंट, वो शायद मैं सिर्फ अपने लिए ही, अपनी ग्लोरी के लिए उसका इस्तेमाल कर रही थी. But now is the time that I start using the God gifted talent for the glory of God. And that is what she started doing. तो चलिए दोस्तों आगे देखते हैं आगे का जीवन कैसा रहा. And this perhaps would have been that turning point in her life.
The thing is, I told you, I tried everything that the world could give me to have a baby.
Yeah.
And everything failed. Then I turned to God and I prayed. And even my doctor told me, I told him that I'm not going to go in for this test tube thing again because I'm a Christian and it's against our faith to do anything artificial.
Right.
So he was furious with me and he said, young lady, you're 31. 31 is not a big age now, but then he said, you're 31 already because he had operated me, knows, and you have no chances of conceiving. Have it your way. So I walked out, and that time I started going to the government hospitals, reaching out to the paraplegic patients.
Oh.
And they became so much a part of me because lying so many years on those beds, I used to wait every week, twice a week. I would go meet them, give them medicine, small things, reach out to them. That's how I started. Going to the old age home, cutting their nails, folding their clothes,
Oh.
going to the special school, teaching the children singing. Small things like that I started, and miraculously I had conceived. So I couldn't join you no bounds when I ran to the doctor and I told him, I showed him the report. He said, you, impossible. How can you conceive? He said, this report is wrong. Come after 2 months, I will scan and tell you. And and he told my husband, there's no chance you can conceive. Don't tell anybody, you come in 2 months.
Okay.
But ladies can't keep their mouth shut. I come from a family of 8 siblings. All of them were abroad. I had 2 months' time. I would call one and tell them, I'll tell you something, don't tell anybody. I think I've conceived. Call the other one and say, I'll tell you something, don't tell anybody. I've conceived. So after 2 months, I went to the doctor and he literally fell off the chair. He said, yes, what did you do? There is a baby. So I said, what is impossible for man is possible for God.
Wow,
so he said, I do believe, and I was blessed with a daughter.
Wow.
And beautiful daughter. And I said, okay, if God could do such a big miracle in the life of a sinner like me, I didn't deserve it. I said, how much more I need to do to show that I love him back in return.
कॉरिन ये जो काम कर रही थी, जैसे हॉस्पिटल में जाकर पैराप्लेजिक पेशेंट्स से मिलना, उनके नाखून काटना, उनके कपड़े फोल्ड करना, उनके लिए गाने गाना, कॉरिन के लिए ये एक जरिया बन गया था अपनी मदरली फीलिंग्स को एक्सप्रेस करने का. और कॉरिन के दिल में इन सारे पेशेंट्स के लिए वही प्यार था जो कि एक माँ को अपने बच्चे के लिए होता है. और ये सेवा कॉरिन इतना सेल्फलेसली कर रही थी मानो उन पेशेंट्स में कॉरिन को अपने बच्चे ही दिखाई दे रहे थे. और इसी वजह से भगवान का दिल भी पिघल गया और भगवान ने कॉरिन को एक बेटी ब्लेस की. दोस्तों, इससे यही समझ में आता है that if we do something that God loves, God definitely gives us something that we love. और इस तरह कॉरिन का ये जो पर्पस था ये और भी स्ट्रांग हो गया और आगे उनकी जो एनजीओ की जर्नी थी आगे बढ़ी. तो आइए देखते हैं हाउ डिड दिस जर्नी अनफोल्ड.
With that thought, I don't know, every time I saw, I said, no, you have to be careful what you say also to God. He takes it seriously. Every time I would come across people on the street, half naked, without food, and in a miserable state. And I'm thinking, I live in a beautiful home. I have everything. I can do something. Why can't I? So I always had a desire to have a home. So whenever we found such people, we would take them to Mother Teresa's home or somewhere else.
Right.
Sometimes they will accommodate, sometimes there's no place.
Right.
And sometimes every ashram has rules. They'll keep only children, or there's a waiting period, or it's only for the old. So I wanted a place where anybody and everybody is taken care of. Like, it can be a runaway girl.
Right.
We've got many times girls who have run away searching for the boyfriend in Mangalore.
Oh, is it?
And they are in the bus. They're from some village.
Oh.
And they are in some bus stand, and boys are circulating there.
Oh my God.
And by evening, somebody will tell her, "I'll help you," and take her off. So we'll rescue such girls, take them, keep them for some time, sober them down, find out their parents, reconcile them, put them together, send them back home.
Okay.
Yeah. So these kind of things we started doing.
Right.
And then I got one house. A lady asked me to take care of her house.
Okay.
So I asked her, "Can I use it?" So she said, "For what?" I said, "Maybe some counseling, to keep some old clothes, to do some work." She said, "Look, I didn't have this in my mind. I'm going to open a home for destitute." I said, "I just use that home."
Sure. Yeah.
So bringing one person, an alcoholic, in for the first time, a couple which were having problems because of alcohol.
That was
He was
the
in
first
one.
Okay.
He was an auto driver.
All right.
And family problems with his alcohol problem.
Okay.
With that we started. So one by one, and then suddenly it became a halfway home.
Oh.
And eventually I had to get a license because the people I picked up from the road would be psychiatric.
Yes.
So the government, the district administration gave me a license for a psychiatric nursing home with 100 beds.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, but I didn't have the 100 beds, but we were looked after more than 120 at a time. In 2 houses.
How did
we
you
struggled.
How did you manage to do that?
You know what? If you have love in your heart, if you're sincere to what you're doing, it's my experience. I never asked for charity, though we live on charity.
Right.
We depending on charity to carry on the work.
Sure.
I've never asked. And if I ask the one above, he is the one who is rich. He said, "You provide for your children," and he has always provided, and there's never a dearth for any kind of financial help to carry on this work. Because honestly, I'm saying, if you have a heart to do something good, don't look at the money. Like during the pandemic, I'll share this with you.
Sure.
I saw the suffering of the people, and we just went all out. We started cooking, we started giving food, food kits, and whatever we could do. Even the Hassan police wanted PPE kits or some kind of raincoats, like a shield.
Right.
In lakhs we spent and gave them also. They said the government should have provided, or the police department, but the SP asked me. I sent it there. And like this, we did all the work. And there were people who asked me, even on TV channels, "What about the funds?"
Exactly. Yeah.
I said, I didn't even ask a soul for a fund, money, nor did I look at the money. I was looking at the suffering of the people. That's it. And how I can reach out. Money is not the question. I think we spent about 12 lakhs, but I got over 40 lakhs. People just put money into the trust account. So I am openly saying, don't look at the money, do the work.
Absolutely.
If it's good work, money will come. So people, I maybe saw it on Facebook or something.
Okay.
And unknown people. I have so many receipts with me in my office of people who I do not know. I've made the receipts and kept.
Nobody has come to even.
No. They've directly put it in the trust account.
Wow.
We have accounted for that money, but we do not know who put it in.
It's truly divine.
Divine. That's why I said, all you need is to have a heart to do it and be sincere. And never look at what people say. People will appreciate you. People will also speak ill about you.
दोस्तों, कॉरिन के लिए मां बन पाना ये एक मिरेकल ही था जिसने कॉरिन के जीवन की दिशा ही बदल दी। हमारे जीवन में कई बार ऐसे इंसिडेंट्स होते हैं, कई बार ऐसे इवेंट्स होते हैं जो कि हमें मिराक्युलस लगते हैं। और ये सारे इंसिडेंट्स जो होते हैं, ये हमें कुछ ना कुछ सिखाने के लिए, या हर एक के पीछे कोई ना कोई एक रीजन जरूर होता है। हमें चाहिए कि हम उस रीजन को पहचानें, जो कि कॉरिन ने किया। कॉरिन ने ये सोचा कि जब भगवान ने मुझ पर इतना बड़ा एहसान किया है, तो अब मैं अपनी पर्सनल नीड्स या अपने फैमिली के नीड्स से बियॉन्ड जाकर अब औरों के लिए कुछ करूं। और इस तरह कॉरिन ने लोगों की सेवा करना शुरू कर दिया।
I saw a lot of pain, lot of misery, lot of people abandoned on the streets, lying aimlessly, no food, no clothes. I said, they are my own brothers and sisters. I need to bring them in. I need to take care of them. And from two people, 25 years ago, today we have been able to rehabilitate over 600 people from all over the state of India. I had two homes gradually, one for the men, one for the women. And the women's home also had children whom I was educating. So we had over 100 children who lived there and did their graduation, even post-graduation. I saw a lot of hunger on our streets. I have seen people eating garbage. I have seen people eating paper because they couldn't control their hunger. I have seen people eating what is the waste that was thrown out from the chicken stalls. It moved my heart. When we all eat good food, why do these who live rough on the streets have nothing to eat? So I made up my mind. Let's cook one nutritious meal every day and take it to the streets.
दोस्तों, जैसा कि आपने देखा, इट्स ऑल इन द पावर ऑफ इंटेंशन। इफ यू आर डूइंग दिस विथ लव, ईश्वर जरूर मदद करता है। उन्होंने कहा, मैंने कभी पैसे के सामने नहीं देखा। लोगों ने पूछा भी था कि इतना सब करना है, पैसे कहां से आएंगे? कॉरिन ने कहा, मुझे नहीं पता, बस काम करना है। जब हम कोई अच्छा काम करना चाहते हैं, सही इंटेंशन के साथ करना चाहते हैं, तो ये ना सोचें कि रिसोर्सेस कहां से आएंगे, पैसे कहां से आएंगे। इंटेंशन अगर सही है तो ईश्वर जरूर मदद कर देगा। लेकिन एक और बात समझने वाली यह है कि क्या अब इस तरह से सही इंटेंशन से काम शुरू कर दिया तो विल लाइफ बी एंड विल द जर्नी बी वेरी स्मूथ? मे नॉट बी। दिक्कतें आ सकती है, मुश्किलें आ सकती है, ऑब्स्टिकल्स आ सकते हैं, स्पीड ब्रेकर्स रास्ते में आ सकते हैं। और वही कॉरिन के साथ भी हुआ। तो हमने उनसे यही पूछा था, तो चलिए देखते हैं कॉरिन ने क्या कहा।
And sometimes it will come from somebody within. Like once there was somebody who knew me very well, and it was very much a part of my work. And then he had little issues, like, I didn't want him too close with my girls, like in the choir and all that.
Yeah.
So he went away and then started making stories, and that spread far and wide. It really hurt me, saying that I'm misusing the money.
Oh my God.
And everybody believed it. I mean, at least it spread among the big people,
Alright.
people who have never donated, people who have never come, never seen the work. It spread. I'll always say, bad news, false news spreads faster. I felt hurt, but then I said, let me not stoop down to see what's all this about. Finally, my judge is up.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
So
True.
I said, it's a trust and we are so clean with our accounts. So I said, forget about it. Let anybody say, these are all challenges that will come your way. And it will not come from an unknown, somebody close, who will really hurt you. But I don't take that. I just take it as a challenge, a pinch of salt, and just carry on the work. Yes.
Oh my God. I'm
See,
sure. I'm sure he gives that strength when you do it with the right intention.
and let me tell you this story. I won't mention the name of the club. Whenever the governor comes or things like that,
Yeah.
then they want to visit.
Right.
Then they want to give you something, some bed sheets or something like that. So one day I shared about how we feed the people on the street, and they fancied that because it's a public thing.
Right.
So they said, okay, can we sponsor one meal? I said, okay. So one day they called me and they said, "We are coming today, can we come?" I said, "Yes." So it was my van, my food, and we went. We normally go near the railway station.
Okay.
The people line up over there.
Right.
So they came. Immediately they opened the banner and held the banner,
Okay.
and we were feeding the people. Meanwhile, a rich man came, member of the club. He parked his car. He walked across and he just said, "Why do you want to feed these people? Send them to my factories." That put me off. I just turned to him and I said, "Hey, mister, I am not taking your money to feed them.
Right.
I am feeding them
Right.
and I will continue feeding them." And because he must have been a big man and people get influenced by all this,
Yeah.
that they stood with the banner, they didn't know what to do. They rolled the banner slowly, stood for a minute. "Okay, madam, bye," they said, and they went. So I'm just saying, charity or work should be genuine.
Absolutely.
No, he said, looking at the people, uh, send them off, why feed them? Have you asked them why there's, if a man dressed like you can stand in that line from 5 o'clock and put out his hands for a packet of food, are you hungry or no? It's so humiliating for the person. So when we, sometimes people come with shoes, bag, and they'll be waiting with all those fellows with bandages and all that. They're with the beggars, they're waiting. And they ask for a packet. Then we ask them, "No, I was searching for a job. I have no job. I have no money to eat. So that's his only meal. I've not eaten for 2 days." Have you spoken to that man and asked him, "Why are you standing in the line for food?" So I'm just saying, unless we talk, unless we know, we will not know what the suffering of the person is. So
Absolutely.
don't go by the outside.
I think we are very quick to judge. We are very very quick to label people,
Yes.
and looking at those people with our own lenses and not really trying to understand them.
Very true.
Wow, such a big lesson. And you would have met so many such people so far.
Yeah.
Those who have those different stories.
Yes. I even had once I had a problem. That day I hadn't gone for feeding the people. So somebody tutored the police and saying we are converting, and they confiscated our vehicle and all that. And then I had to
Confiscated.
go back and I had to tell him, "Why did you take my vehicle and my driver?" They had no answer at all. The department had absolutely no answer at all. But this was in some years ago. Now they dare not. They will dare not, because the whole police department depends on us. There is
Right.
no second home in Mangalore for such people who are found on the streets. If a woman is found on the street in the night, there's no place they can take. A psychiatric person, they keep knocking at our door.
Oh, okay.
So, and the police are convinced, the district administration are convinced that we are doing genuine and good work. They're very supportive of us.
All right.
This was at that time, those fanatics just
Yeah.
simply
Yeah.
make some kind of, just to trouble. That's all. But I don't bend down. I say, if you're doing right, don't fear. Don't fear. When it comes to concerts and music shows, when it's cultural, nobody says anything.
All right.
But I had issues like when we go to the streets to feed the people every
Right.
day.
Right.
Now it's 27 years since we go and feed a one hot meal every day. So about now we feed around 200. But during the pandemic,
Yeah.
75,000 meals we were able to
Wow.
give out to the migrants.
75,000 meals. That's huge.
Yeah, because every day in thousands we had to take to the street. Migrants, thousands of migrants were there,
My God.
and so we could easily do it because we had the practice how to give it very
Ah.
systematically,
Right.
maintain
Right.
the distance,
Right.
and otherwise they just come and fall.
Yeah.
So if there's
Yeah.
anybody
Yeah.
coming on the street also to give out food, we tell them, "Wait, we will
Right.
tell you how to give," because
Right.
you'll spoil our system
Correct. Correct.
of they have to stand in a line and they should not be drunk.
Right.
And because if they're drunk and they drink, they cannot come for the food.
Correct.
At pandemic time, of course, there was no drinks, but we were able to help them. Such times, there are some fanatics who keep saying, "Why do you want to feed on the streets? do it inside a building.
Oh,
They
okay.
think you're making a show out of it, or simply they say you are trying to convert people.
Oh,
So
oh my
such
God.
stupid things, like But as long as you know what you're doing and you don't have ulterior motives, you can face any challenge.
True, true.
I can face anybody because uh, everything is in its proper place. You don't do anything illegal. You're doing everything you're supposed to do. You're not doing
Yes,
anything out of the way.
yes,
Whatever
yes.
I am doing also today, it's nothing. It's just a drop in the ocean. We are all expected to do it. Maybe each one reaching out to one maybe in your own house.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe you have a grandparent who's being
Yes.
neglected or something like that. You can reach out,
Wow.
or somebody in the neighborhood,
True, yeah, yeah.
because you can't neglect your home and do
And
social service outside.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
दोस्तों, दो तीन बातें उभर कर सामने आई। सबसे पहली बात तो ये कि जब हम कोई अच्छा काम करते हैं तो ऑपोजिशन कहीं ना कहीं से जरूर आ जाता है, और ज्यादातर ये देखा गया है कि ये कोई अनजान लोग नहीं होते, लेकिन कहीं ना कहीं हमें जानने वाले, हमारे नजदीकी ही कुछ ऐसे लोग होते हैं जो हमें अपोज करते हैं, हमें बदनाम करने की कोशिश करते हैं। लेकिन जैसे कॉरिन ने बताया कि अगर हम सही काम कर रहे हैं, हमें पता है कि हम कुछ भी गलत नहीं कर रहे हैं, तो हमें अपने काम को कंटिन्यू करना चाहिए, करते ही रहना चाहिए, एंड वी शुड बी एब्सोल्युटली अनस्टॉपेबल। दूसरी बात कॉरिन ने जो बताई वो ये, देखिए, एक कई बार ये देखा गया है कि हम लोगों को जज कर लेते हैं सिर्फ एक बाहरी दिखावा देख करके, लेकिन इंसानियत के नाते हमें ये चाहिए कि हम दूसरों को समझने की कोशिश करें। देखिए, हर एक की अपनी जिंदगी होती है, हर एक की अपनी एक अलग कहानी होती है जो कि हमें नहीं पता होती। तो क्या हम ये कोशिश नहीं कर सकते कि हम उनसे बात करें, उन्हें समझने की कोशिश करें, और जो सच्चाई है उसे जानने की कोशिश करें, बजाय इसके कि हम उन्हें जज करें, उन्हें लेबल करें। तीसरी बात जो कॉरिन ने बताई वो ये थी कि चैरिटी करना या सोशल सर्विस करना, इसका ये मतलब नहीं कि हम कुछ हमेशा कोई बहुत बड़े पैमाने पर ही कोई काम करें। ये छोटे पैमाने पर भी शुरू की जा सकती है, या हम कर सकते हैं। मान लो जैसे हमारे घर में ही कहा जाता है ना, चैरिटी बिगिंस एट होम। तो हम कहीं ना कहीं हमारे घर में ही हमारे बुजुर्ग होते हैं, उनके प्रति हम अपनी भावना दिखाएं, उनका ख्याल रखें। हमारे आसपास, हमारे नेबरहुड में हो सकता है कई ऐसे लोग हों जिन्हें शायद हमारी मदद की जरूरत हो, हम उन्हें मदद कर सकते हैं। तो इस तरह से छोटी छोटी बातें करके भी हम सोशल सर्विस, हम चैरिटी जरूर कर सकते हैं। आगे हमें तो ये लगा कि ये जो इतना ऑपोजिशन था, लोग कॉरिन को बदनाम करने की कोशिश कर रहे थे अलग अलग बातों को लेकर के, तो ये करेज, ये हिम्मत, इतना ऑपोजिशन फेस करने की कहां से कॉरिन में आई? वी आस्क्ड हर व्हाट इज इट दैट केप्ट हर गोइंग डिस्पाइट all these challenges and obstacles, and this is what she had to share with us.
I'm a tiger when it comes to all that.
Wow.
To stand for justice, to stand for what is right, to fight for. I think that was in my blood when I was even small. Uh, I had this thing, I think, in me of giving charity. Even my bus money, sometimes I would give it to the beggar
Oh, really?
and walk home. So I think it was already in me. And my father also used to do a lot of charity. And those days, there would be in Mangalore, in certain homes, there would be days when you would give charity.
Okay.
So there would be a string of people, like maybe once a month. So maybe first of the month or second. Even I remember in my childhood, a string of throughout the day, and a box would be kept with that charity, and that money would be put in a paper and made packets and kept. So
Oh,
every time
right.
somebody came, they would come, keep coming and take. So maybe all that I'd seen in my childhood, and have the thing to do something for the people.
And it manifested,
Yes, yes,
at a later stage
yeah.
in the form
See,
of
I think everybody is talented in their own way.
sure.
Nobody is useless on this earth. They have
Totally
some
agree.
kind of, and nobody's planted. Maybe we are not, like, you see a drunkard. And I think, like this afternoon when I was feeding so many of them, I could get stale liquor smell. And I thought, how they are wasting their life. That's a different story. They are wasting their life. Whereas God has also planted that drunkard for a purpose.
Sure.
He's not understanding the purpose for what he is.
Oh yes. Oh,
It's only
yes.
when you understand,
Yeah.
and if God has chosen you for a thing, He will bring you to do it.
Yes. Wow.
So I said, no, being childless was the only reason I got to do this work. If not, I would have never got into this work.
You were made to do this, it seems.
Yeah, I understand that. Yes, because I couldn't bear smell. I, I told you I was the younger one and everything. I got everything all were abroad, so I used to get all the latest fashion clothes and everything. So through my teenage also, I used to be very outgoing with style and do all mad things of putting bleach. Now they use color on the hair. Those years, maybe 40, 40 plus years, I used to. There was no color, so take bleach and streak the hair one
Wow.
side, streak it there, here, there, and go like a gollywog.
Oh, wonderful.
I'm still known for my tight jeans and high heels. Every day I would put those tight jeans and high heels and walk to college.
Oh.
Yes.
But it I
Sorry.
think it helped you somewhere, being that the
I see in
you said
everything.
that you were like a tomboy,
Yes.
and I think that helps today.
Helps today, and then you are also remembered because everybody say she's doing this now. Oh, she was like this. So it makes people listen and maybe draws people. Everything there's a purpose. Even if I was a tomboy, it was for a purpose.
हमारे जीवन में कई सारी बातें होती रहती है, कई सारी घटनाएं होती है, कई सारे इंसिडेंसेस होती है, लेकिन कोई भी बात, कोई भी इंसिडेंस बिना वजह या बिना किसी कारण के नहीं होते हैं। कॉरिन ने भी बचपन से ही अपने आसपास देखा था, उनके फादर को चैरिटी करते हुए देखा था। वो खुद भी उन्होंने कहा कि पैसे बचाती थी और चैरिटी करती थी। दूसरी बात कि कॉरिन का अपना डिस्पोजिशन, अपना डिमीनर ऐसा था जैसे उन्होंने कहा टॉम बॉय, लेकिन वही बात आगे चलकर उन्हें ये सारे ऑपोजिशन, सारे ऑब्स्टिकल्स फेस करने के काम आई। दोस्तों, हमारे जीवन में कई बार हमें ये सवाल उठते हैं कि क्यों हमारे साथ ऐसा हो रहा है, लेकिन जो कुछ भी होता है उसका कुछ ना कुछ पर्पस, कुछ ना कुछ कारण जरूर होता है, जो कि बाद में जाकर हमें समझ में आता है कि जो हुआ अच्छा हुआ, आज मेरे काम आ रहा है। नथिंग इन लाइफ हैपेंस विदाउट अ रीजन और विदाउट अ पर्पस। फर्दर we asked her about her journey of setting up white doves, and this is what she shared with us.
Okay, so I started picking up these people from the
Yeah,
street
yeah,
and bringing into the home.
yeah.
So from one home to another home, we have opened one for the men.
Right.
And as this work was going on, we were building homes for the homeless,
Oh,
educating the
building
children.
homes as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
we built about 8 homes for the poor
oh, right.
and helping those without bathrooms and the washrooms and building little things for them. Simultaneously, we would also give rations to poor people,
All
some
right.
20 families. That time HIV was very common.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And so such people, we would provide them with the ration supplies every month.
All right.
Then educating the children.
Oh,
More than 100 children have stayed. I appreciate the children because they stayed in those conditions with those people. And some finished post-graduation, some are abroad,
lovely.
and some we got them married also.
Oh,
So all are
fantastic.
settled and everything. So I said we go to the street every day to feed. And one lady, one TV channel came and picked up what I was doing,
Okay.
and they put it out as a public hero or something like that. So a lady from Mangalore watched this and she said, I didn't know this work goes on in Mangalore. I have a house. I want to give this lady. She came in search of me and she gave me a house and 10 cents of land, which I did up and converted it and got a license for 50 children. So I have a home for children also.
Wow.
Earlier they were mixed up. So I have a separate home for children also.
Lovely.
So, work just went step by step. I had people ask me, what is your vision?
Yeah,
What
correct.
is your mission? Mission, I know. Vision, I don't know. Because whatever happened, it just happens. It just happens. I didn't ask for the children's home.
Correct.
She gave me. And I said, okay, what to do? Anyway, I'm putting up this building, so maybe I'll have a children's home. Because the one who gave me is a retired teacher.
Okay.
So I said, let me have a home for the children.
All right.
So everything happened like that. I said I started this home and then I named our trust as White Doves, like doves giving hope, standing for peace.
Yes.
And we registered only in 2001, though the work started in 1993.
Okay.
I had my baby in 1994, and we registered it as a trust in 2001. And that's the time I got the license also for a psychiatric nursing home. Uh, yeah, all this was going on beautifully, but then, there are challenges that come up in life. Sometimes you're tested whether you're fit for the work or not, whether you would give up. Because when you do good work, when you're quite spiritual, you think, and not you think, people think nothing can touch you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have to be perfect.
Yes. Yes.
I tell people, some people say, when I'm called to some colleges and all that, then the management, somebody says, but she's too stylish for a social worker. So I said, who says I'm a social worker? I'm not. I am what I am. I don't want to put I'm not Mother Teresa, or I'm not a nun or something like that, or I don't want to put a sari and take a cloth bag and go and say I'm doing charity or I'm doing, sorry, some social work or
Right.
something. Be what you are. Live your life. So I have my family. I have my husband. I have my daughter. I had to get her married. I said I have a young husband. I started this work when he was still young. So I said if I start acting with one sari covered up and sit like that and do show the people I'm doing social work, then I'm the cause if my husband goes somewhere else and looks somewhere else. I have to be presentable for my husband too. When I go out with him, he should be happy to take me as his wife also.
Absolutely.
So a lot happens that way also because I keep a neat home, and that struck me only when a priest from Sri Lanka,
Okay.
he visited my home and he visited my work ashram as well. He said, you know what amazes me? Not your work, but your home. I said, why, Father? He said, because in Sri Lanka, I have seen women who do work outside like social work, their houses will be in a mess.
Yes.
So I said, if I kept the house messy, my husband would have chucked me out. I make sure there's food on the table, I make sure there's everything, and then only I can step out.
Wow. Beautiful.
So all
Beautiful.
this is important.
Beautiful.
That you take care of your home and be what you are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Live your life. I go to the club still once in a way. I play housey. We go for holidays. I spend time with the family also. But at the same time, you can do good.
I think there is this stereotyping everything
Yeah.
that social worker has to be like
Like
this
this.
and somebody this has to be like this, and the moment you are against that or not really meeting those norms, you are like
Yes.
somebody who's
Yes.
outcast and
Yes.
not fit to do this kind of things.
Very true.
Yeah. Oh.
Mm.
So then how did it progress and
Yeah. So I said, no, there will be challenges.
yeah.
One is people may talk against you.
Yeah.
For that, my answer is don't listen to what they say. If you know for what you are doing this work, for whom you are doing this work, and whom it is benefiting, go ahead. Don't listen to them because if you listen, your spirit goes down.
Yes. Yes.
So when everything was going fine, actually, I was even going to a gym. I put on a lot of weight again,
Okay.
but I was going to a gym, working out for 2 hours. I had lost about 17 kilos
Wow.
and slim, trim, and I always had short and curly hair. So for the first time, I grew my hair, straightened it,
Oh.
2009, and I would take that hair and rub it. What I'm trying to tell you was everything was top of the world.
Wonderful.
Top of the world. From one home, I started the second home. So, like, my work was ministry, whatever I was doing
Right.
very well. My family life, excellent, everything good. Then the blow comes.
हमारे समाज में ये स्टीरियोटाइपिंग कितनी कॉमन चीज है। हम हर एक को एक एक अपनी बनाई हुई छवि में ही फिट करना चाहते हैं। जैसे एक डॉक्टर अगर है तो एक डॉक्टर को ऐसा ही होना चाहिए, एक टीचर है तो एक टीचर को ऐसा ही होना चाहिए, एक सोशल वर्कर है तो सोशल वर्कर को भी ऐसा ही होना चाहिए, सफेद साड़ी पहने या जो कुछ भी कॉरिन ने हमें बताया। ये हमारे अनकॉन्शियस या कॉन्शियस बायस की वजह से ही होता है। ऐसा क्यों होता है? क्यों हम हर एक को एक अलग तरीके से देख नहीं सकते? जैसे कॉरिन ने कहा, कॉरिन अलग अलग रोल प्ले कर रही थी जीवन में। शी वॉज अ मदर, शी वॉज अ सोशल वर्कर एंड शी वॉज ऑल्सो अ वाइफ। तो उन्होंने बखूबी अपने हर एक रोल को निभाया, लेकिन लोगों के लिए तो डाउट करना कितना आसान था। जैसे अरे वो जो बहुत स्टाइलिश है वो सोशल वर्क कर रही है। दोस्तों, ये कहां लिखा है कि एक सोशल वर्कर स्टाइलिश नहीं हो सकती, या ये कहां लिखा है कि एक सोशल वर्कर को इसी तरह के कपड़े पहनने चाहिए? सोशल वर्क है यानी हम अपने कर्मों से जाने जाए, ना कि हम कैसे कपड़े पहनते हैं उससे जाने जाए। एज अ सोसाइटी हमें चाहिए कि हम अपने इस बायस को निकालकर बाहर फेंक दें और लोगों को वो जैसे हैं उस तरह से एक्सेप्ट करें। कॉरिन की जिंदगी बहुत बढ़िया चल रही थी। उनकी अपनी पर्सनल लाइफ, उनकी एनजीओ की जर्नी बहुत स्मूथली चल रही थी, और तभी कॉरिन ने हमें एक शॉकिंग बात बताई। शी हैड टू फेस अ सीवियर ब्लो विच लेफ्ट हर कंप्लीटली डिवास्टेटेड। और इसकी बात हम पार्ट 2 में करेंगे। आई एम श्योर व्हेन यू वॉच पार्ट 2 इट लीव यू ओवरवेल्म्ड एंड इंस्पायर्ड by the grit and the determination that this woman showed to miraculously come back in life. So बने रहिए हमारे साथ to watch part 2. आज का हमारा वीडियो अगर आपको पसंद आया है तो इसे लाइक करना ना भूलें। यदि अभी तक आपने सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो सब्सक्राइब भी कर दीजिए और बेल आइकन पे भी क्लिक कर दीजिए, ताकि हमारे नए वीडियोस आप तक तुरंत पहुंच सके। आपके कमेंट्स जरूर लिखिएगा और ये वीडियो आपके दोस्तों के साथ जितना ज्यादा हो सके शेयर कीजिए। बहुत जल्द मिलेंगे पार्ट 2 लेकर के। तब तक के लिए प्लीज टेक गुड केयर ऑफ योरसेल्फ। नमस्कार।